I'm Ted. I'm a compulsive overeater. I've been in the OA program since February of 1992, although my abstinence has not been consistent and consecutive. Can you hear me? Okay. I grew up in an Italian-American household where our family ate together, including Sunday afternoon supper. A family that eats together stays together. We were permitted as children to drink a little wine with soda at the special Sunday meal. My mother made homemade lasagna for my Christmas Eve birthday and homemade pasta once a month. My father didn't like vegetables like salad, so we didn't eat much greens while growing up. I was a thin child until junior year of high school when I weighed 170 pounds at 5'11" height. I became a jogger in college, running a few miles a day and maintaining my weight, working as a lifeguard before sophomore year of college. The inception of my bipolar disorder was the cause of dropping out of school in mid-second year of college, plus I got into drugs in college, smoking pot for 20 years and being on lithium medication that caused weight gain. I committed all the acts of compulsive overeaters like stealing food, eating out of garbage cans, and eating friends' food from their refrigerators. A lot of my overeating resulted from smoking pot for many years, that is, getting the munchies. I stole food in Europe even though I was working at the Olympics after the Olympics in Munich, and I got thrown into a Hitler jail there at Filmfeststrasse. I became anorexic toward the end of my 8-month trip in Europe and Africa when I came home during a large weight loss. My mental health was jeopardized by drug flashbacks and food anorexia in my 20s. I went on psych meds in 1980 and I gained a lot of my weight back in my 30s. I have 30 and a half years of not smoking pot or cigarettes, with compulsive eating as my bottom line. At age 41, I joined OA and have had non-consecutive periods of abstinence for 28 years. I know what it's like not having a sponsor or white-knuckling imperfect in abstinence. Today, I email my food every day to my sponsor and could use to lose 20 or 30 pounds of more weight. I do 2 phone meetings a week and call my sponsor 3 times a week in order to maintain my abstinence. I am back on steps 2 and 3, pray and meditate every day, as well as 10-step amends if necessary. As the AA 12 and 12 says, the only bad meditation is one that isn't done. Finding time for 2 meditations a day is the only obstacle to working step 11. I pray for those I resent every day. I pray for my perpetrator as I was molested as a young adult. Prayer alleviates my resentments of the past and present, but for those whom I don't pray, my resentments are still existing. I don't pray 7 times, but 70 times 70, or for years, to exemplify the power of prayer again in step 11. As I said, my abstinence is not perfect, but I am staying closer to and nurturing my relationship with my higher power and sponsor to gain a better physical part of my program. My meditation is mental cooling, and it's using an internal silent mantra that transcends my thoughts, and then I transcend my mantra until I'm transcendental meditation. Some of you are familiar with it. Using an internal silent mantra, and my prayer alleviates all the new resentments. I keep coming back to OA, so as a single person, I am accountable to the meals I prepare, consume, and clean up on a daily basis. Since I'm single, I tend to eat fast I eat alone and I tend to eat fast because I have no interaction while I'm eating. I volunteered in the snack shack before the pandemic, which included selling sodas, sugar, and salt snacks. The snack shack was part of the psychosocial offering, although I don't partake in any of the snacks. The clubhouse has been closed for a year due to the coronavirus. At times it's difficult to deal with mental health clients and their requests, so volunteering takes patience and control of my anger. We just started coming back from the pandemic last month, 1 day a week to the psychosocial rehab. I feel better doing some work when I worked in the snack shack. And I called it the inimitable snack shop because of our lowered prices. Volunteering also helps me keep in an emotional balance, as I have to stay on my toes, so to speak. I pray for mental health clubhouse members, for friends, enemies, family, every day to alleviate my resentment towards them. Prayer is very powerful when it's for those I resent presently and in the remote past. Thank you for letting me share.
The recording has stopped.
Okay, well, we set aside 20 minutes.